Well, let's get more into it, shall we? The Richard Jefferson, Carmelo Anthony situation, talking about they believed that they should have been starting over Sean Marion. Him and LeBron should have started over Marion and Richard Jefferson at that time. We're going to get into that. This is the perfect time to do so. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Carcino. This is the Carcino for Life channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You could always support the page by hitting up my Cash App, which is Carcino, Karceno. And that's mainly for the newbies. For everybody else, welcome back to the standard program of LeBron's a coward. Let me show you how much of a coward LeBron is. Why are you interviewing Maverick Carter? Now, why is this guy even talking basketball? He played on a high school team with LeBron, right? Now he think he's NBA talent and can talk about NBA players and all this. It's like, are you serious? You guys criticize me. Any guy who wears pants that tight shouldn't be talking, period, anyway. I mean, I don't even think they sell that in the men's section. I don't know what store he's visiting. But yeah, he wasn't league material. Now look. Let's get into this. Because Jefferson kind of explained it and kind of did my job for me. But in 2004, LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony, they shouldn't even been selected. Y'all should have not even been selected to go to that games. They put you on there because they basically was saying, okay, it's so lopsided with the USA teams against the European players. Let's send our young NBA talent over there overseas. And we'll have a couple of veterans, like 2 or 3 veterans on there that could, be the vets on the team to kind of chaperone. And, keep the young guys in check. But what did we get? Know what we got? Anarchy. First off, Ray Allen should have been on that team. That's right. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce could have easily been on that team. Kevin Garnett could have been on that team. All of these players in 2004 could have been on that team. I mean, there were other players that should have been selected that didn't get selected that were ahead of LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. So to justify picking Carmelo and LeBron, they put Okafor and all these guys on this team was that they were making a young team, a young nucleus to go out there and compete against the European players across the league. because the veterans were too advanced and everybody's getting tired of seeing the USA beat up on everybody. So, with that being said, I know what Jefferson meant. I know what he was going through. But LeBron did this conversation by sending Maverick out there to do it so he don't have to be on there saying it. So that he can bring it up while Melo on there so they can cause this little back and forth. Even though Jefferson is cool with him. See, LeBron can't be out there saying it because he's cool with Richard Jefferson. They became best buds. Won the championship together. Now, while they were 20-year-olds and 20-year-olds, Jefferson was 24 years of age. Played 4 years. He was a better defender, and at that time, he was more established. He was more into his man body. Now, Melo had a better career, but at that time, Richard Jefferson was the better basketball player. LeBron and Melo had to develop into the players that they are. It took about 2 seasons for them to really get, their feet wet. Because Melo had more of a restricted, they were taking, the training wheels on Melo and not throwing him so deep into the fire, developing him the right way, where LeBron was in a free-flowing, hit the keys, just do whatever the heck you want to do, run up and down the court. Nobody expect us to win nothing, just ball out. But once again, this isn't a guy that's structured, so he's raw talent. So a lot of people call him LeBron's James and all this stuff, but I really don't hold this Olympic over LeBron's head, to be honest. I really don't. You could do it to talk crap, but in reality, he was young. He's 20 years old. If he was 20, I think he probably was 19. He's 19 years of age. He didn't start, and it's like, oh, we gave him the business in practice. The reason why you didn't start is because when you guys were out there, you guys didn't do anything. You guys were like lost puppies. You guys didn't know how to play defense. You couldn't guard against the European players. They were tearing y'all up. So practice probably the only time you guys were free-flowing and you guys didn't know plays. So Pop couldn't, they couldn't really do too much with you. They try to show you a couple of, routines, but you guys are just free-flowing basketball playing out there. I don't know what's wrong. I guess people get caught in celebrity and they really think like, yo, we was bringing it to them. Because Marion was bringing it to LeBron in Dallas. And I didn't see Bron step up to the challenge when he was in that NBA Finals. Matrix is having his day. That was the time for old Bron to step up. And he did not. None of this really means anything, y'all. It was a coward move by LeBron to send Maverick Carter to fight his battles for him, to start this ridiculous storyline. And make Melo look like an idiot. Melo was not better than Richard Jefferson at that time. It's just the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't mean he didn't have a great career, which he did. He had a very good career. And his career was better than Richard Jefferson's. But he never, ever was a better player than Richard Jefferson in his second year. Just wasn't true. What's the point anyway? They lost. And they lost because the team was too young. They had a bunch of inexperienced basketball players who were very new to playing versus a bunch of veterans from the European leagues who were ready. Hell, you lost to Puerto Rico in the first round. What's his name? Arroyo? Hell, I think he got an NBA deal because of what he was doing over there in Puerto Rico. Put a smashing down. On the USA boys. I mean, Tim Duncan was captain of this team. But he didn't know, like, dang, I got to really, pull the weight here. And this is when he was MVP Timmy. Like he said, I don't know how many people that was even 25 on this team. Marion had just turned 26. Other than that, the only people that was older than 25 was Marbury, was 27. AI was 29. Duncan was 28. Everybody else was, and Marion was 26. Everybody else was under that. But it's the youngest, by far, the youngest dream team in history. And they won the bronze. Emeka Okafor wasn't ready. But he was a college player then, but wasn't ready. Booz was ready. Wade was ready. AI just didn't give a damn. Marbury was ready. Matrix, he had some rough games. Stoudemire was ready. Richard Jefferson was ready. Lamar Odom, not so much. But it is what it is. Probably saying, why are you so laid back, Cino? This is a laid back Cino. Because Cino's got his feet up. He's chilling. Got a brewski. And he can give a damn about Maverick Carter or Richard Jefferson and Carmelo Anthony. You know how ridiculous this conversation is? That's because there's no sports. This thing will be thrown out of the window. You hear me? Thrown out of a window. This wouldn't even be picked up. I mean, you. Not one time if there was a sporting event. That's how irrelevant it is. There was no bearings on anything. So on that note, it's your boy Carcino. I'm out.